I'm going to be completely honest with you. When you look at the news, when you look at a loved one suffering, when you look at your own pain, the question hits you like a tidal wave. If God is all-powerful and God is all-loving, then why is the world such a mess? Why is he silent? Why doesn't he just stop it? For years I've heard every philosophical debate on this topic, but today, we're not doing philosophy. We're going straight to the heart of the Bible for the only honest answer that will actually bring you peace. If you've ever felt abandoned by God, this video is for you. Stay with me. The core of our pain comes from a misunderstanding. We assume a perfect God should have created a world with a kill switch on all pain, but that's not the world God created. He created a world with a radical, dangerous gift, free will. The Bible is clear from the very beginning. Suffering is not God's original plan, it is a consequence. When humanity chose to reject God's authority in the Garden of Eden, when we chose our own way, we introduced a catastrophic spiritual virus into the world. That virus is sin. This isn't about blaming you, it's about understanding the reality we live in. The Apostle Paul writes in Romans chapter 8 verse 22, "We know that the whole creation has been groaning, as in the pains of childbirth, right up to the present time. Creation itself is crying out, because it is broken by our choices." So, the question isn't, why does God allow suffering? The better question is, since we cause this suffering, what is God doing about it? We think God is silent because we're only looking for a thunderclap to solve everything instantly. But the Bible tells us God is working in ways we rarely credit him for. He is not silent, he is the restraining force. The Bible describes the world as a place where evil has been unleashed. But that evil is constantly being held back, bit by bit. You see this in your life every day. Every time a tragedy is averted, every moment of selfless love, every act of mercy, that is God's grace at work. Think about the most agonizing verse on this topic, Lamentations chapter 3 verses 22 and 23. "Because of the Lord's great love we are not consumed, for his compassions never fail. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness." The reason we are not consumed by the chaos of this world is because his mercy shows up every single morning. That is God actively intervening. He's not stopping all pain, but he is preventing the worst possible outcome. He puts a cap on the darkness. This is the hardest truth, but it's the one that changes everything. God uses what the enemy intended for evil and redeems it. Pain, in his hands, becomes the most powerful spiritual tool. The most famous Christian who ever lived outside of Jesus, the Apostle Paul, knew suffering. He was beaten, shipwrecked, and imprisoned. And here is what he learned about pain in Romans chapter 5, verses 3 to 5. "Not only so, but we also glory in our sufferings, because we know that suffering produces perseverance. Perseverance, character. And character, hope. And hope does not put us to shame, because God's love has been poured out into our hearts through the Holy Spirit, who has been given to us." Do you see the chain reaction? Suffering leads to perseverance. Perseverance leads to character. Character leads to hope. It means your current struggle is not meaningless. It is a spiritual accelerator designed to forge a character that is unshakable. The pain you are in right now is preparing you for a purpose you cannot yet see. So, what is the ultimate Christian answer to suffering? It is not a logical equation. It is a person. We don't follow a distant God who watches us suffer from a safe distance. We follow a God who became flesh and entered our pain. Jesus Christ didn't just talk about suffering, he was tortured, rejected, and died a horrific death. He is the God who knows exactly what you are going through. In your deepest pain, you are closest to him. Hebrews chapter 4 verse 15 says, "For we do not have a high priest who is unable to sympathize with our weaknesses, but one who in every respect has been tempted as we are, yet without sin." He doesn't just offer sympathy, he offers a promise. This broken world is temporary. The final chapter of the Bible promises a day when all this pain will be gone. Revelation chapter 21 verse 4. "He will wipe every tear from their eyes. There will be no more death or mourning or crying or pain, for the old order of things has passed away." God isn't silent. He spoke through Jesus on the cross, and he speaks a promise of a new reality. Hold on to that hope. Let that hope change the way you endure your pain today. If this message resonated with you, I want you to do 3 things. First, hit the like button. It tells YouTube this message needs to be heard by more people who are hurting. Second, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our weekly biblical deep dives. We are a community learning to live with hope in a broken world. And finally, I want to hear from you. What is one area of your life where you've seen God's hand of restraint or redemption? Tell me in the comments below. Let's build a thread of hope for everyone struggling today. Thank you for watching. May the peace of Christ be with you. Hope is a person. His name is Jesus.